All right, we back, man. Terry Roseland podcast. Today we got a great topic for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of women out here who I think they be forecasting their worth in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like, but either the weatherman wrong 5 times a week, so we're not gonna blame them. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of guys out here who overvalue their worth just because they got a little bread or whatever they got going on. They feel like they worth more than what they worth. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so we got to figure out who's the prize. Are women still the prize in 2021? Is it by default that they just a prize because they got a coochie? Or is it, you know what I'm saying, what makes somebody the prize? So that's what we're going to start at. But before we start, I want to introduce my 2 guests. I got a big surprise, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let Stunt introduce himself first.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Stunt Taylor, man, West Side Chicago, man. If y'all don't know me, man, I'm one of the Out West GOATs in the music game. Yeah, look me up. Y'all know me. If you was in grammar school, high school, I had you probably getting in trouble trying to go to a party, you know, but I'm here, man. Appreciate you, bro.
For sure. Appreciate you for sliding. Cam, what's up, man?
What's up? It's your girl Cam, Killer Cam, for those who don't know. I'm back once again. More than happy to be here.
Right.
You know, Southside.
So you want to tell them or you want to let me tell them?
What you want me to tell them? Look, come on, G. Go on here. You can tell them.
All right, so Cam is my new permanent co-host.
Hey.
So it's no longer the Terry Roseland podcast. It's the Terry Roseland podcast. Yeah, I've been lacking on the sounds for a while. My bad, y'all. My bad. But yeah, it's the Terry Roseland podcast featuring Killer Cam now. That's where we at. All right, and it's the first episode of that sort. So it's our women still the prize in 2021. That's a hell of a way to start. I feel like now that we got the women perspective,
definitely a hell of a way to start off. I have a broad view of this, honestly.
Okay.
I just think that you're the prize if you want to be.
Okay, let's start here. Actually, we got some promotions to do first. And I got a quote of the day. So the quote of the day, I'm going to start doing a quote of the day every time we do the show. So the quote of the day is, if all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. All right? And what that pretty much mean is you got to have a versatile toolbox in life. You know what I'm saying? If all you got is anger and aggression, every situation that presents itself is going to look like an opportunity to present that. If all you know is to be passive, every opportunity is going to look like an opportunity to present that. So, you know what I'm saying? It could be actually literal. Like if you motherfucking 16 with an ounce and a gun, and every opportunity is going to look like a stain or whatever it look like. You know what I'm saying? So if we got different skills in life, whether it be physically, financially, or emotionally, you know what I'm saying, we could go a lot further and do a lot more. But if all you have is one tool, you're going to approach everything the same way, and you're going to be real set back in life. So that's that. The first question, man, this is how we're going to attack this. You know what I'm saying? Where are women in 2021 versus where they was in the past? So if we asking us, they still the prize right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about where they are now versus where they were in the past. To where it wasn't no doubt that the woman was the prize 20 years ago. Niggas weren't even asking that 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
30 years ago.
I personally believe like women could be considered even more of the prize now because we don't need men like we did back then. I'm sorry. I got to jump off that way. I'm sorry.
That's a fact, though.
It's a fact. It's a lot of stuff that women couldn't do without a man.
You don't need a man.
No. Okay. You want to separate the two. I'm not trying to say like
what
you
I talked about before
ever,
the show started? You just did it. Like,
you don't
literally
ever
just did it.
need a man. That's not what I'm saying. Men need women. Women
Right.
need men. But under certain circumstances, there was a lot of things that women couldn't do, period,
Like
without
work?
a man. Now, we doing all that shit,
Facts.
with or without a man, you know?
Right.
So a man is more so an addition rather than a necessity.
So do you feel like that make y'all more the prize? Or less of the
Absolutely.
prize? I feel like it make y'all a little less of the prize.
Why so?
Because when you ask a woman, you know, why does she deserve this or what's her worth? Everything she named is, I got a degree, I got a job, I got a car, woo woo. But what does that do for me? What the fuck do your degree, car, and job do for me? back then when you were saying like, oh, I can nurture, I can take care of your crib, that sounded a little better to me. But now, yeah, you don't need me, but shit, I don't need you either. Like, what
Damn,
what
I
do you
feel like
offer
women
me?
should still be saying that. I be saying that.
Saying what?
I'm a nurturer, like, you know, like.
Nah, they ain't coming like that
Damn.
no more.
All right.
They come
Well,
like,
he
nigga,
said-
I can
nah.
buy what you. Well, Meg say I can buy what my nigga bought. That's all they talking about now.
We grown ass men. We should be able to take care of ourselves.
Oh shit.
They basically saying we
Okay,
grown ass men.
I see that a lot too.
I mean, honestly, I think the men are the prize.
Okay.
I can tell you why. I mean, I'm not a woman basher,
We not mad at that.
and I love black women. I do.
Period.
All the black queens. But let me tell you why the men are the prize. And it may sound biased, but we don't need women to cook for us. We don't need women to take the garbage out. We don't need a woman to pull up our TV. We don't need a woman to move in our house. We don't need a woman to do a lot of stuff. Men are with women for an emotional connection, love, and intimacy. And all we want is respect. You know what I'm saying? And a woman always needs a man to do something for them. Now, we can't get a woman if we broke. We can't get a woman if we ain't got no money. We can't get a woman if we don't have a car. You ain't gonna come over my house and do me because I don't got my own crib while I'm staying with a person. But if you didn't have those stuff, we accept it. You live with your mama. I don't get no fuck, bitch. Come on, I'll come get you. You ain't got no money, shit. Let's go to dinner. But by us having to have it, that makes us the prize.
Okay.
That's just how I look at it. Because
Okay.
women need that stuff from us.
Okay.
And if we don't have it, what do we get? Nothing. If they don't have it, what do they get? The same thing or more.
Okay.
Expectation is still there. So, and like you said, we don't care about no damn degree and none of that and no sorority. That shit don't got nothing to do with us. No
Not
disrespect
sorority. I'm
to the
dead.
sororities and the frats, but we don't care about all that. It's, you know.
Facts. Okay. So I'm gonna say this. So just looking at, where women were before versus where they are now, I feel like times have changed, and it's crazy because it's like if you don't really know, like remember they used to always say in history class, if you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going. I really feel like that when it comes to like where we at right now as people. You know what I'm saying? Because like before, women were like a woman, a nigga need to pay all the bills, blase blase. And this coming from a nigga who is down to pay all the bills, and I've done that, and I probably always would do that, right? That's cool with me. But at the same time, women fought like your granddaddy was paying all your grandma bills because he had to, because she couldn't work, not because he necessarily volunteered for that. You know what I'm saying? And before, a woman, if she, first of all, there's always been more women than men, right? So if a woman didn't get a man, she was gonna have to stay with her mother for the rest of her life because she couldn't work. You know what I'm saying? And and that's why niggas was able to abuse women the way they was. That's why niggas was able to have multiple families, because it's just like, we've been in this shit for 7 years, not even 20, 7 years. If we break up, you going home to your mama. Ain't no job for you. Ain't no taking care of yourself. So you need me.
And
literally.
even when jobs did come into play,
yeah, but
you couldn't get no house. You couldn't get no like bank account. Like you couldn't. You was just working.
You couldn't do nothing.
At the time, it was just like, women fought to get out of that position. Like, nah, we want to do for ourselves. We tired of these niggas beating us up. We tired of, not having no other option. But now we get to a point where y'all are leading in those categories, and now y'all like, nah, we want niggas to take care of us again.
I truthfully
we thought we
think
wanted
that
this shit, but we don't really want this shit.
I think
what I'm
women
saying?
want both though. Like,
Facts.
like I am hell
wanna
bent
have
on
the
my
option.
independence. Absolutely.
You wanna have the
100%.
I mean,
just because.
Honestly, you can't have both.
Oh man.
There's no
but
way.
You can
So
though.
they
just
always
no
say
way.
it's a modern woman that wants a traditional man. That's what they say.
Yeah.
I don't know, but what you mean? You say she can't have both.
Right.
You can, like, let me know. Break it down.
It's like you can't have both. It's okay. It's two different type of women. And we talk about this. I see it all the time. It's women who will go 50-50, and it's women who want 100% and her to be zero. You can't have both. The back then gas was $1, 75 cents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just using gas as a perfect example. You know what I'm saying? Women can only smoke cigarettes back in the 20s. They made cigarettes for women, and people didn't know that. Men were smoking cigars, drinking beer. I learned that in history
never knew
class.
that,
First
yeah.
thing I ever listened to in class. I was like,
It wasn't even allowed in cigar shops.
yeah, they weren't allowed into anything that a man can be at.
Yep.
But they made cigarettes for women.
Barbershops, none of that.
Nothing.
No men establishments.
Yeah, they made cigarettes for women, and men were smoking cigars and drinking beer and going to the baseball game. So it's done from that. But let me say this: congratulations to all the black women that's holding it down in the household, that have
Facts.
great finances and houses. I love y'all. God bless. And this what's up. But if you want a man, then some things you have to give up. You know what I'm saying? You can't be this alpha woman all the time.
Have an alpha male. It's not gonna happen.
There's no such thing. It's either you want a man to take care of you, or you want a boy toy. And I'm not gonna be nobody.
I don't think it's
Somebody
no
you can
such
just
thing.
walk all over.
I don't think there's no such thing as an alpha woman. It's just there's a certain level of an alpha male that has to deal with her.
It's a such thing as an alpha.
Yeah,
woman.
it's.
I wouldn't call it
it's-
alpha
it's
woman.
Alpha.
Yeah,
It's women that hold a certain level of masculinity that they don't need.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but those women fail
Yeah,
with
for
relationships
sure. Yeah.
because
you can't overpower the man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think
you want
they
the
fail.
man
They
to
just have
lead.
very few options.
All right,
Yeah.
let's talk about men. Let's talk about black men specifically, like where we was in the 60s, 70s, and 80s versus where we are now. So, because if women not the prize, are men the prize? Like, where were we before it, and where are we now? You know,
But
what I'm
back
saying?
in
So
the
we got to
day, we
speak
was
on that
limited.
too. Back in the day, we was what?
limited. We couldn't even go in the washroom if it say black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we dealing with slavery and all that oppression stuff back in the day, and then now, like, women don't understand. It's hard for a black man to get a job and to be out in the world because we looked at as menace to society, or we looked at as dangerous.
Yeah.
You know,
Even if you the smartest suit and tie nigga, he dangerous too.
yeah, he's very
You
dangerous.
let him in this Fortune 500 company, this shit gonna be a problem. Like,
and women got to understand, like, what chances do women think they gonna get a rich ass nigga?
they think
like-
they getting them BBLs. They think it's a
Chances
great
are
chance.
very low.
Yeah, but they think that
They
right
sharing
now,
that nigga. 'Cause
Yeah,
it ain't
Exactly.
enough. It ain't enough.
Exactly.
like for real, like, let's think about it. Out of all the men in this room right now, how do they probably think everybody here rich that can do this and do that?
Right.
It's not easy. It's not given to us. You know what I'm saying? Women want this lifestyle of, and I don't mean to sound racist or whatever, but we not Caucasian people. This isn't
That's
the
not
life.
racist at all.
I was just gonna say, that's facts.
I just want to say it to be proper and polite. I don't want nobody to be like, he's right. You know, I don't want nobody thinking me like that. But we're not Caucasian people. You know, they don't even run the world no more. But I'm just saying, we're not their families. You know what I'm saying? That dude can walk in the job right now and get the job. If I walk in there, I'm gonna have trouble. I'm getting judged. He want to pull my damn background from 10 years ago. He don't want to pull his background. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
But black women don't. It's so hard. You know, they'll judge a nigga for working at Foot Locker.
A man has to come with the status. He has to already come with the status.
Yeah.
Let me
And
say
a
this,
woman
though.
just makes your status. She just improves your status.
Yeah.
She could make your status better.
Let me say this though, as far as what black men was and what we is now, as far as being the prize and all that shit. A lot of black men before was down to get married. Now black men now ain't really trying to get married. So are we really the prize if we not even trying to be the prize? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
On that,
I got a feeling why. So I read a book.
I'm
called,
not saying why. I'm saying we could get to why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could get there. But before we get there, it's like, can you be considered a prize if you're not really trying to even be a prize? You get what
nah,
I'm
we
saying?
can't. And if we gonna tell the truth about ourselves, we not the prize if we not trying to marry this black queen.
Nope.
Facts.
So I mean, if we being realistic, if I'm not finna get on my knee and ask this woman to marry me, then that's it. But let me say this one thing.
Okay.
Another reason why men are the prize. This is the truth. We pick the wife.
That's facts.
We buy the ring. We get on the knee.
Yeah.
So women can't control the man that they pick. We pick you. No disrespect. That's why a lot of women be stuck with these bogus ass niggas.
Yeah.
Because they looking at these niggas' shoes and bank accounts instead of what a man can do for you mentally. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that.
Valid.
You know what I'm saying?
Valid.
Everybody that's watching right now, make sure y'all share the live, man. Like, comment, all that shit. But most importantly, share the motherfucking live, man. So you want to get to why? Go ahead. Why men don't want to be married?
You know, so I read a book called The Outsider.
Right. Go ahead.
By Richard Wright, and the book basically just gives you like the struggles of a black man back in the 1960s and 70s and everything like that. Him and every man around him was stressed 24 hours a day because it's like you said, they had to work and do everything.
Right.
So he worked 2 jobs, but he was an alcoholic because he drank to get through it. When he came home, his check immediately went to his wife. She handled the finances. She handled everything. So anytime he got paid, his check went to the wife. She gave him his allowance to drink and go to the pub and shit like that. So back then, men wasn't the prize because the woman kind of like held the foundation together. Mm-hmm. But he had to do that. He had an option. He had to get married. Like, you know, he had these like certain, it was a certain lifestyle that you follow to be respected or to be honorable in your family, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So that's why at the time men wasn't the prize, but now there's more freedom. And women aren't, it's like what you said, women aren't necessarily saying, I gotta leave out of my mama house. They can work now. Mm-hmm. So if you got women out here who could do their own thing and you could do your own thing and there's no pressure to get married, you feel like you got options.
Hey, I feel like somebody looked delusional in these comments.
Uh-oh.
She say the women pick the man. A man gets who a man gets who he can. A woman gets who she wants. Okay. Women have one thing that a man cannot live without. Y'all know what it is.
Women pick who they fuck.
Yeah, but
women pick who they fuck. Niggas pick who they marry.
But yeah,
like,
by all means.
That comment, that's just ignorant. Because that's just ignorant, man. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to disrespect you, whoever you are, but you don't pick your husband.
No, you don't.
You don't. It don't matter how good you look, how sexy you are.
You can't just go up to this man and be like, "Yo, I'm into you."
Yes, if I'm with Cam, if I could be with Cam, could be my woman for 7 years, and I don't even marry her, and 30 years, and I meet this young lady. Right. For 6 months, and I propose to her. Because I know instantly that's the one for me.
Yep.
So who chose?
Right, because I chose you for them 7 years. Right. I thought you was gonna marry me. And then you be like, this ain't working.
That bitch chose wrong.
And you chose wrong. So like, no, but I'm sorry to the person who commented that, but that's completely incorrect. Yeah. Like he said, women definitely choose who we have sex with.
Going back to
that's it.
Stunt said something like, women are looking at niggas' shoes and their bank account to see, you know, to pick, going off that to pick their man. What makes somebody a prize? I'm gonna start with Cam. Like, what makes? Yeah. Oh, let's go from a woman's perspective. No, I actually wanted you to tell me what makes a man a prize.
From my perspective, what makes a man a prize? Hate to sound cliche, but somebody that can hold shit down. Like, you gotta be able to lead.
Right.
By all means, all across the board. You can't be timid. You can't be scared. You can't be none of that. Like, you got to be ready to step your shit up and lead. You got to be confident in who you are. You got to command your attention from everybody. Shit, men and women. You got to definitely command your attention from other men, though, because but no intimidation. Like, you can't be intimidated by nobody else.
Facts.
And I mean, that's really the basis of it. Like, if a man can lead and stand on his shit and not ever waver, no matter what life be throwing, because it's a lot on a black man, like he said.
Right.
But never wavering.
Right.
That shit, like,
just keep going.
You're
but women,
like, you the one.
But women don't understand. They're looking at the wrong. They're looking at the wrong things in men, and just because a man got some bread and he live in a nice little high rise downtown, he drive this car.
Don't mean his head right.
That don't mean his head right. And another thing, God can snap his fingers and nigga just be
take
gone.
it all away. Yep.
And then you stuck with this fake rich ass nigga now, and you like, ugh.
And he don't have no mental. Like, he don't have. And
he can't even change your spare tire. You know.
Yeah.
So it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot.
Facts. What would you say makes a woman a prize?
Me, I like, for instance, right? It's a woman in my life. So she's like I said, like you said, alpha. She's independent, you know, and you know, she just don't like to ask nobody for nothing. So it makes me like have to do 10 times more to keep up. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, I ain't gonna know like when she needs something.
Yeah.
unless I'm in her face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I gotta search. I gotta search. Like one day she was in the living room. She was in the room actually putting the little lamps on the wall. She's like, then, you know, I saw her, I let her do her thing. I was with my daughter. Then she comes in the living room like, I don't know if it's even. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know if it's even? Well, I already put them up. And I'm like, you put them up already, but, and then she's like, I don't have a tape. What is that? A measure. No, this is what she's saying. What is that thing?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a tape measure. And I'm like, okay. So by me being a man, I go get 2 poles and tape it together, make it long enough to see how the lamps is far apart. And I put the pole on top of the lamps. And I said, and I put the other one up. I fixed it. I said, go back up. I said, that's perfect. She's like, how do you know? And I said, you just asked me to help you, right?
Right, and I helped.
That's a perfect example of why women need that extra eyes. You know what I'm saying? Men see things differently from women, and women definitely see things that we can't see, and we need women in our life,
for sure,
especially black women. But that was just an example.
You know what else?
How many? Go ahead.
You know what else make a woman a prize? When they just know how to shut the fuck up.
Oh shit! The comment.
Put it in the background. When they know how to shut the fuck up and listen.
Yes.
And when they pay attention to just regular details. Yesterday, Sunday, football all day. Don't be blowing my fucking line down, tweaking with me, trying to argue with me. Don't be. You know what today is, and you know I'd rather be with my homies watching the games than with you today. Yeah. And you know this.
Yeah.
But you gonna make it an issue anyway, and I ain't out doing nothing. I ain't out with no. I'm chilling. It's Sunday. And you know this.
This nigga was blue yesterday.
They don't be
Somebody was
getting
blowing that
had a bad day yesterday.
They don't be giving no fuck about nothing.
Did a text go out to not say the bitch word? Because nobody has said bitch this entire episode.
I'm just not
one
gonna.
bitch, and I said it.
I ain't gonna say it. I'm not. I'm not gonna disrespect black women.
We'll already
like
be at
that.
20 on a
ain't
regular
gonna
day.
say
I haven't talked a lot yet, so I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say it. Y'all know me.
Yeah, but I just feel like when
I
it come to females, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what you doing. Like I say, the degrees and shit. It be basic shit for me. Just listening and just like how you want me to learn you, learn me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 2K just came out.
Hey, women don't do that.
You know I got an Xbox. You know I'm gaming.
Yeah.
You know when to leave me alone. You know when to bother me. You know when to just learn. How you want me to learn you and know what you like and know your favorite color and you like flowers on Sundays. Know what the fuck I like. Know what the fuck I like doing.
Yeah.
Man, because they
He been going through it these past Sundays.
Yeah,
like, he
crazy.
tired. He tired.
He say he's couldn't watch the
shut
whole
fuck up and
Bears
listen and pay
game.
attention to key shit, man.
I agree 100% though. Like, a woman that know, like, how to get that space.
Man.
Like, it's, that's,
Yeah.
for
I'm
sure.
big on, like, and I say this all the time, women do not learn they niggas. You will be with a nigga for 5 years, his birthday
That's
come up,
terrible.
and you got rose petals and candles like he a bitch or something. Like, niggas don't
even
like
like
that shit.
that.
Like,
That's what you
like,
like to do.
you know what I'm
When
saying? They
women do
what they want, what they
Yeah.
like.
When women do something for you, they do what they will also enjoy. That's
Yeah.
not for me. Like
Yeah.
a nice hotel, like you say, roses and candles and a dinner party. Bitch, I don't want that. Like,
Number 2.
like I don't want a dinner
not
party.
sorry.
Like,
I'm
I'm
not
very simple man. Like,
Right.
Let me
And what we need
say,
this hotel for?
let me say an example, right? So, like men, right? Like your girl will come, they'll leave a nail shop or something, and then they always want you to like compliment when they leave the nail shop. Pay attention to them, right? But I'll tell, like I was telling her, like, yeah, you got your feet and your nails done, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, you get them done, but I don't care.
I like that shit though.
I'm
I'm
saying
into that, though.
it don't turn me on. It don't do nothing for me.
Yeah,
Like,
it just depends on the man.
If you get your nails done and it's nice and shit, like cool. You know, how does it look? Like,
It's nice.
it's nice, baby. Don't keep asking me that
I be
shit.
thinking about how it's gonna look wrapped around my joint.
I knew you was about to say that
that's
shit.
some freaky
I knew
diggy. That's some
that
freaky
was
diggy
coming.
shit.
simple solution to that. Give her color options. If you know she's going to get that right there, just
Yeah,
make it
that's
seem
true.
like you more like you
interested.
invested. You know, you really don't care.
But
But
you're
no, they don't
like,
tell you. They
let's
don't.
get this
But
color.
Then you give
Right.
them a color. You
Get
give
that
them.
color.
But
You
give
give
it-
them a color. You be like, what?
No, even if she don't agree, just plant that bug in there. Be like,
I
next
don't
time,
be knowing when she finna go to the
that's what
nail
I'm saying.
shop.
Hit her with the next time you go get your nails done. Get olive green.
You wrong,
Get
Yeah.
purple. So shit like
I ain't saying
Hey,
that.
If he don't give a fuck, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just get your
Hey,
nails done.
so
Don't be out here bogus. That's
we got
it.
a
I don't
comment
care.
from Reggie saying, what makes a woman a prize to him if she makes his life easier? And that's I wasn't gonna
motherfucking
I wasn't gonna
Listen.
say that per se, but that's for me like what makes a chick a prize. So first of all, my thing is like, even if you don't feel like a chick is a prize, you should treat her like that. And I was always taught like, you know, like in sports they say like you don't become a champion until you play like a champion. And for your girl, like if you want her to be a queen, you treat her like a queen. Let her fill them shoes. You know what I'm saying? You want your son to be a king, you treat him like a king. Let him fill them shoes. So I feel like regardless of what level you meet a chick on, you got to treat her like it's up there. If you want her to be your girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know,
don't just be.
but if you want her
out
to be
here
your
going
girl,
on
you treat her
any
like
woman.
she up there and, you know, set the bar high. But yeah, definitely a chick who make your life easier in any way possible. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is like, the communication is everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what make everything easy.
And
That's
another,
like everything
in,
easy.
in another word, women don't understand tranquility. They don't even know what that means. Calmness. Just be
Facts.
calm. Like women always. This is what I mean by why women think they alpha and they can go toe to toe with a man. If you don't have a man in your life that's disrespectful, then you should not be arguing with him and going toe to toe with him. If you don't have a disrespectful man in your life,
Right.
and I mean disrespecting you as in saying the wrong things, putting their hands on you, like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you got a man that love you, be like, "Little baby, just," and then you,
Right.
and you like, "Oh, you trying to like, why you going toe to toe with me like that? Like we in the street." You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that. You know what I mean? And I feel like we didn't make the rules. We just abide by the law. And a man is, you know, is the head of the household, regardless of the situation or not. Just we want tranquility. We want calmness. That's it, man. Especially you got a man that ain't out here embarrassing you.
And I also truly believe like the whole making life easier thing, that's on both ends too.
Yeah.
You know, I think a woman should definitely always want her man to be a safe place.
Facts.
And a man should always want his woman to be a safe place. You come home after a long day's work, you're not coming home to no bullshit
Yeah.
on both ends.
Yeah, because
Like-
men do be men. I gotta say this, man. I'm saying we because I'm a man. We been fucked up. We done
Yeah.
did some shit.
Yep.
We don't just we bogus. So some bogus ass niggas out here, man.
Yes.
Hey,
100%.
they was just calling you out, talking about why you so quiet. Hey, but I want to switch gears a little bit. Before we do, I gotta promote this black business real quick. So I need y'all to definitely shut it live. We finna promote a black business real quick. Move Weight. All right, Move Weight is a young lady named Raquel. She has a fitness company called Move Weight. It's MUVE weight.com. They provide private and semi-private personal training sessions in person and virtually. They also offer stretch and mobility services, nutritional guidance, and meal prep ideas, and accountability coaching as a separate service.
Damn.
If that's all the individual needs to keep moving
I ain't never
forward
heard of
towards
that
their
before.
life. Yes.
I never heard of that before.
So that's accountability services, and that's and you could book the accountability service separate from the other shit. So you might just need that. You might
Damn.
don't need the
that's-
meal prep, don't need the
damn.
workout. You just need somebody to get on your ass.
And a lot of people don't understand that's where
she
working
will
out
get
started.
on your ass.
Accountability.
Yeah.
Like knowing like I do need to do this.
I met Raquel personally, and she will get on your ass.
Damn.
So
I
if
need
you
to hit
need
Raquel
somebody
up.
to get on your ass. You need somebody to help you on the stretch and mobility side. I got a torn labrum that been torn since 2012. My leg been fucked up, so I need some stretch and mobility my damn self.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Facts. Nice. Yeah, so the website in the comments right there. Moveweight.com. Check that out. All right. Switching gears a little bit. So one of the questions was like, is women the prize by default? Like when I say by default, obviously we arguing that right now. But it seemed like since the beginning of time, since we was kids, it was always like you gotta go find that one woo woo. So it's like, are women the prize by default or is it per relationship? I think we kind of covered that already. But is it because of the pussy though that women are kind of considered the prize? But is pussy the real prize? Because
it is.
Niggas have a thirst.
He say it is. It is.
I think it is.
Like is that why they kind of the prize?
I don't know, because like bro was saying, he was saying like how for a female to fuck with us, we gotta have a numerous of things.
Right.
For a female, I done been damn near hawking the female down who ain't got shit.
Right.
Bitch barely
But you
got
trying
socks.
to see what that's like.
Say,
Yeah.
bitch ain't got no socks.
Yeah.
But
Now
she,
the person in the
You gotta get on
comments,
that count.
the person in the comments, what they said was wrong in the beginning, but she did say something at the end that was facts, and she said, "Women got that one thing that men won't, and y'all all know what that is." However, I don't think that makes women the prize by default. Like, you have to maintain certain characteristics and be a certain way. You got to have a certain kind of morale to be the prize. You don't just get to say like, I was born a woman, I got this, hey, niggas gonna want me because of that. Like, nah, that don't make you the prize.
yeah. A lot of females, I think, think that way though.
Yeah,
crazy,
for sure.
it's kind of
so
like,
many, and that's why they only get fucked.
And I just want to say this.
Hey, but hold on though, because we know a lot of women that's living off their pussy. Hold on.
Yeah, a lot,
hold on.
a lot.
We know a lot of women.
We gonna get this work. Niggas gonna get this work, man.
We know a lot of women that's living off their pussy.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
Facts.
They go, they getting the BBLs and shit, and it's a wrap.
Man.
But
Everything paid.
I gotta say this, man. I don't. Every woman coochie ain't good.
For sure.
Right? So I ain't gonna lie
Like
to you.
95% is though. I ain't had no bad pussy in a
Not
long
according
time,
to
dude.
them. They don't understand what's the such thing
I
as
do
a bad
understand.
Gee, I ain't had no
Trash.
bad pussy in a
Like-
long
I
time.
definitely understand.
Like the head trash.
Yeah.
The
It's like a
punana-
complete sexual
like
experience.
the punana
Like,
trash.
I got
it's
you.
like,
You know what
the
I'm
experience
saying?
be trash. The
the
pussy itself
experience
though.
be trash.
It's hard for pussy to be trash, but sex can be very trash.
terrible.
Yeah. A lot
Nah,
of chicks
man.
do got bad
I didn't-
sex.
Terrible.
Nah. I done dove in some motherfucking
Always.
Some loosey goosey G.
25 feet deep river
Oh,
waters.
no.
Deep river
Water
See, and that's
park.
so crazy because like I'm here, I'm here listening to these opinions of
I don't
these
mind
men,
the
and they
deep pussy
like
as much,
you
though.
say it's
I
been
didn't-
a long time. You say 95% of the time it's gonna be good.
Hey, if you prep the pussy, it's gonna be fire.
He say he done dove in some shit
Nah.
that was knee deep. Then he say it's
Yeah.
like how I feel the whole sexual experience.
He must have had a lot of raw
but
ass
I've heard
women.
men say that all pussy is the
I
same.
don't know. I like growing.
It is some pussy that's. I don't really mind the pussy being deep though.
It's like it's all over the place.
Besides that,
It's all over the place.
He must got more pussy than me if everyone
He
he
say
had was raw.
good.
95% of the girls
Yeah, I think on the younger side, pussy stink when you younger.
And it's fucked up because women can't relate.
I don't know.
Urine
Women can't
smell,
relate.
Yeah, like they not shaving. They got pee in their.
You been
coochie,
outside
yeah.
all day playing, running around.
Yeah, but when
Yeah,
you
you
get
don't really
older,
understand the concept
women don't know how to
until
take
you
They tryna-
older.
They trying
like,
to
until
fuck
you
right
older.
after the club. They
Cheerleading
don't.
practice, they done got out trying to throw
Y'all weren't carrying the little wipes
Yeah,
around
see,
yet.
nah, right? Yeah,
So yeah,
facts.
pussy
yeah.
used to be trash on the younger side, but now in this era, like pussy is pretty good. G, like
I can't say that right now.
He
So
said
then
it's
that make
pretty
them the
good.
prize?
Yeah, I can't say that
That
right.
make
I
them the
can't.
prize. I'm gonna tell
Because we got
y'all
something that y'all want.
again. I'm gonna preface my comments by saying this: every woman should be treated as a prize by a nigga that want to be with her. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna answer that question at the end of the show.
I got one.
You got a think piece for us, G. You got a think piece for us. All right. All right. Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's get a little. Why are women considered the prize across so many cultures on the planet? And I mean like ancient culture, I mean current culture, Middle Eastern, and over there the super spiritual Asian people, women are like, they don't even look that sexual. They could be naked, dancing. They not even looked at in a sexual way. It's a spiritual experience. So women are considered the prize and like this damn near like higher level of human being.
Is it
Like
'cause
on
they-
some divine
Is it
shit.
because they create
But
life?
Yeah.
wait. Why is that the case? But women are like oppressed everywhere in the world. So it's like we saying they the
Damn.
prize, but they treat it like
Trash. Go
horribly
ahead, say it.
everywhere
Trash.
in the world
Well,
at the same time.
well.
She ready.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say they treat it like how black people are. Like we know we depressed, we the rawest thing. We're oppressed, but we the rawest shit. Like we raw as hell. but
Right.
we're oppressed and I don't know, we just the rawest shit.
But I feel like white people don't look at us. They not saying like, "Oh, you the prize" and treating us bad. But we telling women, "You the prize," but everywhere
Treat
on the
them like
planet
shit.
we treat women bad. Like
they know
everywhere.
we the prize because of how they franchise off of us.
That's true.
Everything we do, music, sports, everything, talent.
It's projection.
Yeah.
If we all black people stop playing sports and singing, and there would be damn near nothing.
It's gonna be so bad, like
So
so
bad.
bad. Every industry is going to be so bad, like
Take
terrible.
all the black people
Right.
out.
Of sports,
I agree.
out of the entertainment industry.
If black people stop
Like-
playing sports, the U.S. economy will fall. Like no bullshit.
You gotta keep a hold on it. Like y'all, like the world has to keep a hold on women because if we become too powerful, we know our worth, we know what we can give. We birthed y'all,
Yep,
so
so
y'all
y'all-
can be here
So
without
niggas
us.
jealous.
Yeah, it's projection. It's
Niggas
for
is
sure
jealous.
projection.
Okay.
Like, damn, we can see y'all as a prize, but it's kind of fucked up that y'all the prize. Like,
Right.
what about us? Type shit. Like,
Right,
so
right.
no, we not gonna treat you like you are what you are. Like,
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. That,
I think it's fear. So
you scared of them?
I said
scared of
this
the
a
pussy?
while ago. You had a show with Dam, and I said this a while ago. I think it's fear because women are starting to be powerful. They are starting to be
Yes.
more masculine. And if you think about it, in a professional world, it's not really anything that we can do that they can't do. However, they still have that nurturing side, that loving side, emotional side. I think men, like powerful men, are scared to let women
Be
run
powerful
things
too,
because if women start running the world, honestly, what the fuck do we have to offer? Like,
What will men
as
do?
If
What
women
will
start
men do?
running, if women start running the world, we already on top. If they ever come on top, the only thing we have to offer is dick to get them a baby, and they can freeze our sperm and do that.
Yeah. So I want to get to the final. I'm gonna get my take on what TJ asked me. So, are women the prize? Still the prize in 2021? I'm gonna say this. I think that women are only the prize to unsuccessful men.
damn.
And I say that because a lot of women in 2021, what they're bringing to the table, what they're promoting is the degree, the job, the car, like the shit that we bring to the table. So
Right.
if I got a table and I got 4 parts and I got these 3 covered and I got this blank piece that's nurturing, and then you come with the same 3, you just overstacked these 3 things, and I
still
still
missing
need
that part.
the
Yeah,
same thing.
for
So
sure.
it's like, but if I'm not successful, I might need that car, and I might need somewhere to
Yeah,
stay and all that shit. So yeah, you a prize to me at you know what I'm saying, at that point. But if I'm a successful man, plus on top of that, let's look at just numbers. It's twice as many women in the world as men.
Yep.
So all y'all not getting a nigga. Then it's way less successful men. So if a man's job is to provide, every man can't do that. A woman's job is to nurture. Every woman can't do that. Most women can if they was put in that position.
Yeah, I feel
You know
like
what I'm saying? Like,
every
y'all, that's
woman's
something that y'all
capable
born with.
of doing
Niggas
it,
got to learn to provide.
but
Women are born
a lot of women
nurturers.
choose not to do that.
Facts.
Like,
So you got to look at that. Then, out of the men who can't provide, then you have, especially in our culture, you got a lot of niggas locked up. A lot of niggas just fucked up. We experience oppression and poverty and all these things. Then it's a lot of niggas that just don't like women out here. Like,
Yep.
that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, like, and then when you look at just monogamy and it being 1-to-1, you know what I'm saying? It's no way that a woman in this age can be considered the prize to a successful nigga if it's 1-to-1, because it's too many for every
Options
successful
for a
woman
successful
or a woman
man.
that's
Yeah.
a eligible mate. Is you know what I'm saying, the odds is
Yeah.
probably like 1-to-12 or some shit. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
It's probably worse than that. And then when you just looking at monogamy and polygamy, it's just kind of like, even that monogamy in itself was made to benefit poor men. You know what I'm saying? Just because like before it was like we could have as many wives as we want. And now it's a lot of niggas now who like, oh, we want polygamy, right? Like we want to have multiple women. But if you think about if that was the
only
norm,
thinking from it
they would all go
from
to
a
the rich
sex
niggas. Like a broke
standpoint.
nigga wouldn't have
Like-
it's broke niggas out here who like, oh, I want to have more than one bitch. But if polygamy was the norm, you would have no bitches because they all be with the rich nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because that what was going on before, and that's why monogamy was made. Like when them niggas escaped from wherever they came from and came to this side of the earth, they was like, hey, we gonna start over, but y'all ain't taking all the bitches this time. Like, you know what I'm saying? We need some women too. So when you think about all of those things, it's like, I think, you know, the successful man right now is the prize. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm gonna pass it to y'all. What do y'all think? What's y'all take?
I mean, I think you are 100% correct about unsuccessful men would
they need that
off
cop,
the
they
rip,
need that ride, baby.
off the rip, see woman as a prize if she got this and got that and got that, and he doesn't have said things.
Facts.
Of course, he's looking at her like, I damn that don't even need you to nurture me. That's okay. We can say fuck that, but you got a crib, you got a car, that would be nurturing for somebody who ain't got shit. Like,
Facts.
So that's facts. As far as the successful man, I still think that a successful woman can be viewed as a prize to a successful man. You know? I mean, shit, a broke ass woman can be viewed as a prize if she offers the things that man is lacking.
And that's kind of why I say in 2021, I think most women not focused on that part.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to get the bag.
Yeah.
And I think the woman that's focused on the bag to a successful man, she offered him nothing. He made a status.
He got a bag. Like, you know what I'm
she
saying?
offered him nothing. But the woman that's focused on nurturing, whether you ain't got shit, but if you focused on being somebody helpmate,
you're gonna snag that man.
That successful nigga, like,
and he
I
gonna be
need
willing
her.
to give
I
it
need
all
her.
to you because you got that puzzle piece that he is missing.
I could go hunt and get money all day and come home and I don't got to worry about
nothing. I want to be with you.
My house
like,
can be my sanctuary. I don't have to worry about nothing.
Yes.
That's the woman.
100%.
That's the woman I want.
I made a status that said a career-driven woman has less to offer a successful man.
Yes.
Facts.
Absolutely.
I got killed
They
on
was
it.
pissed. They was on his
All the
ass.
successful women come in. I'm a lawyer. I'm a doctor.
But-
I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
you
But
ain't
it's
even
just
got
like,
time.
A lot of them, look,
to nurture nobody.
But-
like,
Yeah, you a lawyer. baby.
I
You ain't got no
didn't
time.
necessarily argue back. I just paid attention.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them who was saying that was single.
Facts.
And they probably was unattractive.
Hold on now.
well, he
That's
took
like
that
calling
a
them a
little
bitch.
far.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit the clicker. That bitch was unattractive. That's what he
I mean, really though, but that's facts. Like you come with the same package as somebody else. Y'all just keep bouncing that shit back and forth.
Yeah.
Like that's like, well, how you gonna
And
use your degree today?
once
How
you
you gonna
got
use your
money-
degree?
once you
How
got
gonna-
money, it ain't about the money
It's
no more.
not about the money anymore.
This the important part. You come with the same package, but he's still expected to be the man and provide and protect.
Yeah.
So even though
Exactly.
you are
You could come with
successful,
more money.
you could be
Yep.
more successful. But
Yep.
if he has enough to provide and protect, that's still his role.
And then shit break down, and you want to talk about how
He can't walk away.
you
from
can do the same shit that man can do. Like, you know, it's kind of fucked
A
up.
bitch got one time to tell me she don't need me. One time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, for real?
And it's like, prove it.
Damn.
You gotta be
think-
like,
I'm sorry. I think societally though, the way y'all put it out, social media and everything, the way y'all put it out is like, I want a successful woman. I want a successful person. Like, that's the way it's portrayed. And in real life, what we don't understand is we are our men. It don't matter. Like,
Reflection.
everything a woman is what a man is. Like, as far as you become your nigga. When you in a relationship, you become that nigga. You start using his lingo. You start moving like
Yes,
him, like,
yes.
You do
Right.
everything that we've like encompassed up to this. You were your last niggas. Like, how the best one walked, how the best one made money. Like, I am him. And even
Right.
if you look at like Chicago or like United States wise, like, you can see like a New York girl is a New York nigga. They got slick
The
mouths
same.
and shit.
They the
Chicago
same.
girls, we just slick. We chill, we cool, but that's how the niggas are. You look at the women, you know how the niggas are. You know how they move because we encompass what y'all are. We
Facts.
just and like we cheat or whatever the case, we do it better. But y'all do it first, but we do it better.
Right.
Because we learn from y'all.
Right.
because y'all do it first.
Yeah,
We're not gonna
y'all
act
show
like
us.
y'all don't.
Y'all show us. Y'all show us what to do. And we like,
Hold on. No, y'all are definitely not smarter than us.
no.
I'm
women,
saying
women.
y'all smarter than us, so y'all showed us, and we advanced on it.
I mean,
Y'all showed us like.
I
I'm speaking on the.
because once your naivety took, it's like, like that first person, like y'all get your heart broken. It's
Y'all
like,
cheat, y'all get caught.
But
we be like, all right, I'm do that shit back, but not like that.
Women want to cheat. Women want to cheat through the door. Women want to cheat automatically. That's what they want to do.
Damn, for real?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
like,
for
I
real.
ripped.
I can't relate to that. He said,
Let me talk.
King speak.
Let me talk. Let me tell you why.
What you mean by
Let me tell you why.
I'm gonna do this with y'all.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why women. Let me tell you why women want to cheat automatically. You know, women want to cheat automatically, man, because number one,
I don't like.
let's just use the dudes in here. Let's use us in here, right? Everybody in here successful, right? And we all black men, right? I'm the only rapper in here, right?
Right.
A woman to judge me. You feel me? I can't. My name is Kyle, not Stunt Taylor, right? So if I approach a woman, it's the rapper dude. It ain't me. So I got hoes, I got money, I cheat, I lie, I steal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do because I'm a rapper. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the trust off back ain't even there. It's over with. She gonna give me some coochie just because I'm me. Facts. You know what I'm saying? She not gonna give me no coochie because she like me.
Right.
You know, but women want to cheat automatically though. I'm telling you. Just look at it.
They just looking for the right nigga.
Let me give you a good example, and I'm probably gonna make the women mad in the comments and next to me, but it is what it is. 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 If you look on social media, all the women naked, all the women showing booty and titties, all the women got BBLs, all the women getting their teeth done, all the women want to have big booties. They want to show everything. That's all the women doing that right now. Every woman.
Can't relate.
Every woman.
75%.
Can't relate.
89%. 89%, right?
Fucking 90.
Cam, you got a bathing suit picture turned the opposite way.
Listen, you could go on
But that's my ass. But that's homegrown.
No. It's still an ass pic.
Let me go archive my shit. I ain't got time for
what
this.
I'm saying is women, black women, we look at that. We judge you. We judge you off that. Like and women, what's she gonna say? It's my body. You shouldn't judge me off the way I do this.
Let me be free.
Let me ask this question right now. If I pull out, let me ask you a question. We in the club, right? And I pull out 20,000. I'm like this in the club, popping bottles. How you gonna judge me?
I'm not.
How you gonna look at me? No, you not.
I'm judging your ass because you ain't here doing too much.
Who you dealing with? Who you putting yourself
I'm
around?
talking about
Who you putting yourself
a group
around?
of women. A group of women in the club. It's all us. We showing money. We popping bottles. How are you going to judge us in that club right then and there?
I'm saying I'm not, but I'm saying you put yourself around those people. When you go to the club, you do that type of stuff. You put yourself around them type of people.
Answer the question. You're not answering the question. You're not answering the question.
I answered it.
Answer the question. How you gonna look at me?
You doing too much.
Say it again.
You doing too much.
Why am I doing too much? Why are you showing money?
Who you in here trying to impress?
Okay, so when I go, all right.
Okay, go ahead.
When I go on Facebook, I'll prove it to you right now. Let me show you. I go on Facebook, right, on my story right now. Let me show you. Let me show you.
I see where this is going.
Let me show you. I can go through my thing, right? I can go through stories, right? All these women on my page.
Who you trying to impress?
Every woman right here.
Booty.
This is ridiculous, bro.
That motherfucker nice.
Okay, like I hope the camera can't see the people, but she bogus as hell, bro. She shouldn't even be doing that like that.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? I can keep going. This all it is, bro. This. But they not doing too much showing ass and titties. They not doing. It's my body. I can show it. Like no. Like why?
My point was that's what y'all gravitate to as much as y'all.
It don't matter what we gravitate to. We're not gonna choose you at the end of the day.
But that's not what y'all.
And when we mean choose you, we mean get on our knee and ask you to marry you.
I would not gravitate to it.
We gonna gravitate to you because we want to fuck. Right.
Hey, check it out. So we're gonna keep this conversation going, but we gotta wrap it up for YouTube. We gotta keep this episode at 45 minutes. So Cam got our segment that she finna bump right now, and then we gonna wrap it up. Hold on. Nah, we gotta get Cam in there.
Y'all lit. This Casamigo got me hot as hell, boy. Y'all ass wild.
We could definitely tell you hot. Some free game, man. When it comes to these relationships, listen, as far as men and women being the prize, I totally think, like I said, you are the prize if you conduct yourself as such, but always treat your partner as such. Like he said, if that's the person you want to be with, and you know you want to be with them, don't ever like get in a position to treat them shitty, like they don't deserve something or don't deserve you. Always treat them as such, off the rip. Period.
Facts.
Period. Shared. What was it? Relationship tip?
No, I'm just, you just have to do one. You good.
I
You
mean,
good.
yeah, and just to bounce off that, like you always, like, if there's somebody you want to be with, you always want to make that person feel like they are exactly what you want.
Right.
If you need to have a conversation with them about them doing some shit you don't like, make it a conversation, not an argument. Like, you can move past anything
could all be
with
so
the person
simple.
that you want to be with, and not an argument. And like, and that's just it, because that way you over there breaking shit. That way you always remain on the same page, one accord. That's the most important. Y'all gonna have disagreements. Shit's gonna happen where you like, okay, but if you can talk about it and move forward, that's a huge gem in a relationship. That is what longevity is.
And both parties take accountability of your actions.
Yes.
Both.
Yes. Somebody come tell you they felt the way you did something. You can't tell them
Just
that you
say sorry.
didn't do that and make them feel that way. You cannot tell somebody
Just
how they feel.
apologize.
Right.
Say sorry.
And
I'm sorry that you feel that way,
And
but
hug it
I'm
out.
truly sorry.
hug it out.
Because I don't want you to feel that way.
Yeah.
And keep it pushing. Move on.
If you love your
Otherwise,
partner.
you are that makeup, breakup, get in, get out, push forward, pull. It's so whack.
It's draining.
It's so whack.
All right,
So whack.
To wrap the show up, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna start wrapping the show up every week. Open the show with a quote and end the show with a challenge. So my challenge of the week is for everybody to renovate and reevaluate themselves on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Before they go out on the dating market.
Amen.
Because right now we talking about prizes, and it all really come down to value. And I think a lot of people put value on the things that they have. We talked about car, job, degree, blase. But the dating market isn't looking for that, especially for women. The dating market is looking for that. And a lot of men, we put out a lot of value on money and, you know, the shit we
wanna
wear
be
and shit
whole.
like that. And like you said, what make a man a prize is who he is more than what he has.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I think a lot of times we come out here on the dating market and say, and we think this is our value, you know what I'm
And it's
saying?
not.
And we're not getting what we want. So if I was trying to sell a house and I said, oh, I think this house is worth $200,000, and everybody's like, nigga, I got 150. Guess what? I'm either not gonna sell my house or I'm gonna drop the
go for
price
that,
to
yeah.
150. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The only thing I can do to raise the price of that house is to go inside, renovate, get that shit together, and put it back on the market. And I
Yeah.
think that's what we need to do as people sometimes.
People
is
definitely need to stop
look
trying
inside, renovate,
to be with people
and put
and you
yourself
not
back on the
whole.
market.
Like,
Facts. So we're gonna wrap up the show as far as YouTube is concerned, but we're gonna open the lines up to take some calls. So if you're watching this shit on YouTube or listening to this shit on Spotify and you want to hit a part where the people call in and talk shit, or we just talk shit freely after the show, you gotta watch this shit live. And for the next month, we're gonna be on FC Network Facebook page. I might just stay on this bitch. I don't know. But y'all gotta watch this shit live. But as far as everybody on YouTube, we appreciate y'all tuning in.